Episode 2. Jesus is my rest. The lie that abolishes the seventh-day command series title, Sabbath Under Fire. Exposing the 8 lies that deny God's commandment. They say, Jesus is my rest now. They say, I don't need to keep a day holy because I rest in Him. They say the Sabbath was just a symbol, a shadow, and now that Christ has come, the 4th commandment is obsolete. But behind this soft-sounding theology hides a bold rejection of God's law. Let's be clear, this isn't grace. It's rebellion cloaked in sentiment. Here's the core of the deception. Jesus is now our rest, so we no longer need the Sabbath. But what does the Bible actually say? Let's go to Hebrews 4:9, the verse most ignored by Sunday defenders. There remaineth therefore a rest to the people of God. The Greek word for rest here is sabbatismos. It means a keeping of the Sabbath. Not symbolic rest, not spiritual nap time, not metaphor. Literal Sabbath keeping. Hebrews was written decades after the resurrection. Yet Paul affirms that the Sabbath still remains, not for Jews only, but for the people of God. If Jesus abolished the Sabbath, why does the New Testament still speak of it as a present reality? Here's the problem. People confuse the ceremonial shadows with the moral law. Yes, Jesus is our rest from the burdens of sin. Yes, He is the fulfillment of the sacrifices. But did He ever say the 4th commandment was fulfilled and therefore erased? Absolutely not. Matthew 5:17-19. Think not that I am come to destroy the law, but to fulfill, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. Heaven and earth are still here. So is the 4th commandment. Jesus didn't come to erase it. He came to show us how to live it, not by legalism, but by love and obedience. And what did Jesus do every Sabbath? He gathered, He read, He taught, He healed. He honored the very commandment people now claim He abolished. But here's the deeper issue. If Jesus is truly your rest, shouldn't you walk as He walked? 1 John 2:6. He that saith he abideth in Him ought himself also so to walk, even as He walked. Jesus never rested from the Sabbath. He kept it. He called Himself Lord of the Sabbath, not the destroyer of it. If Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath, how dare we call it unnecessary? Let's ask some hard questions. If Jesus fulfilled the Sabbath, did He cancel "Thou shalt not kill" too? If fulfilling means abolishing, does that mean all 10 commandments are gone? And if the Sabbath was just a shadow, why is it mentioned in Eden, Genesis 2:2-3, on Sinai, Exodus 20:8-11, and in Revelation, Revelation 14:12? They won't answer, because they can't. The truth is, Jesus being our rest does not eliminate the 4th commandment, it magnifies it. We rest in Christ daily. Yes, but the 7th day remains holy. God declared it. Jesus honored it. The apostles preached on it. And the redeemed will worship on it in eternity. So if Jesus is your rest, then rest like Jesus. Not in excuses, not in man-made tradition, but in obedience. Because loving Jesus isn't a feeling, it's a command. John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. That includes the Sabbath. That includes the 7th day. Now here's the challenge, and I dare any theologian to try. Show me one verse, just one, where Jesus said, because I am your rest, the Sabbath is no longer holy. Show me one verse that says the 4th commandment has an expiration date. Show me where God revoked the 7th day and sanctified the 1st. You can't, because it's not there. And if it's not in the Bible, it's not from God. Prove me wrong,